Hey y'all. So, I wanted to share a little bit about my story, like why I feel so passionate about peace, why I feel so passionate about balance, why I feel so passionate about not living in a chronic state of anxiety or a chronic state of stress, and just making sure that we are taking care of our health. Um, because I was she. And if I'm not careful, I can continue to be she. And so, one of the things that has been really important for me and why, I help women who are experiencing burnout and stress and caring for a lot of things, they are typically the strong women. They are typically the women that everyone feels has everything together, has all things worked out. They're caring for everyone else. They're doing all the things. Super high functioning, overachievers, and in some cases, they may even be people pleasers to a degree. And so, um, it's just a space where you find yourself doing all the things, and then you either come to an age where you physically cannot do the things anymore, or you come to an age where it's like, wait a minute, I'm getting older. What have I produced in this life that is really aligning with my values, that's really aligning with my worth, that's really aligning with who I am? And you feel a sense of loss of self. Who have I become, right? I've done all these things. I've shown up for all these people. I've went up the ladder that I thought I was supposed to go up, and I still didn't accomplish what I imagined would be at the top of that ladder, right? And so there's this like come to Jesus moment or identity moment where it's like, who am I? What do I want to be? What is the legacy I want to live in this earth, leave in this earth? And can I sustain that? Like, can I even do that with this lifestyle that I currently have? And then there's the other group of women who are just like, my body spoke for me. My blood pressure is off the charts. I have diabetes. I have high cholesterol. I've had a heart attack. I've had a stroke. Your body was like, hey, it's time for you to pay attention. And it may not have been those type of physical elements, but it could have been other things that were definitely stress induced, or stress had a say in what took place. And so for me, I'm a Jersey girl. I was on the rat race, doing the things, doing all the things. I literally felt like it was a badge of honor to be able to get as many things checked off my list as possible. Like, that was something I was very proud of, that I was able to tackle all these things, and that I was able to multitask, and I was able to get it done. And really, it was me fighting against all those naysayers or people who said that I wouldn't be able to do it, especially having my first child, pregnant at 19, married at 19, and having 3 children by the age of 23. I think I was 23 or 24, having 3 girls at that point. And so it was kind of like, girl, your life is over, or now what you gonna do type thing. And so I'm running for a level of acceptance, or a level of being able to beat the odds or prove other people wrong. And so just on this wheel, just chasing this thing, but never getting to a destination that was bringing me fulfillment or joy or peace, and never finding the time to be able to get off the hamster wheel. It was like, it's just going and going and going and going and going, and a fear now of, what if I stop? If I stop, all these things that I'm juggling, all these things that are depending upon me, all these things that I feel like I need, what is going to happen to them? They're going to fall apart. And so a part of that too can be the need to control. So I have to keep doing it. I have to do it. The perfectionist in me, because I need to control the outcome. Trying to hold on to this sense of control. And it wasn't until the pandemic hit, So the pandemic hit, and everybody was home. Everybody was home. Um, and we decided as a family to relocate to North Carolina. And when we relocated, it was definitely a slower pace on top of the fact that it was in the pandemic. So everybody was still moving slowly. But I began to find my rhythm and my peace, and I started therapy. Honestly, I started therapy, and what therapy required me to do, or helped me to do, was to process some of the reasons I was on the hamster wheel, process some of the things that had led me to that place, right? Because if I had not been able to identify what was driving me, why I believed what I believed, why I was doing what I was doing, the other factors that may have been involved, and what I was lacking and needing and really wanting versus what was actually happening. If I had not been able to process that, I would not have been able to embrace or accept the need to slow down. And so the combination of therapy, as well as being in a place where things were slower, and finding myself in a place where I could actually enjoy, I hope this person is not coming trying to talk, or they're trying to do something else, a place where I could actually enjoy myself, right? And I didn't feel like if I wasn't running, if I wasn't doing the things, I wasn't being productive. I didn't feel like if I wasn't running and doing the things, I didn't feel that guilt, because I began to understand the root of it. And so I am passionate about this because I was she. I was she. I battled with that. I struggled with that, and I'm on the other side of it. And so being on the other side of it, I know the peace and fulfillment that's there. I know the freedom that is there. I know the health that is there, not just mental health, but physical health. I know those things. And so I want to share that information with other women. I don't want other women, learning by having, your body physically tell you, or maybe never learning, just striving for something that the way in which you're trying to achieve it is never going to bring it, right? And so if you are interested and want to learn more about the ways that I help women through this season and navigate it and come back to alignment with a sense of self, send me a message wherever you're watching this. You can message in the comments, or you can send me a DM, and I'd be happy to share those things with you.